Good morning, everybody. It's Jim with Ahh-Some, and I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Today, we're going to get right to it. I wanted to talk to you about what kind of decisions do you need to make prior to purchasing a hot tub. I see this question posed a lot on different forums and on Facebook groups and whatnot, and I think it's great that you want to buy a hot tub. But we're going to talk real quick about what are the things that we need to be thinking about. And the most important thing, forget about the tub for a second. The most important thing, in my opinion, is who am I buying the tub from? Is the hot tub store reputable in my community? Ask around. If you've got 1, 2, 3 hot tub stores, they all probably sell a variety of hot tubs. Find out which one is actually there for their customer. I'd love to say that every single hot tub retailer in the United States or Canada or Europe is there for their customers. Unfortunately, not everybody is. And how do I know this? That's because when they get to me, they've already exhausted all of their efforts. So the first thing we want to do, like I said, is find a reputable hot tub dealer, someone who's not just there to sell you a tub, someone who's not just there to take your money, someone who's there to actually provide you everything you need for hot tub ownership, not only from the very beginning, but also a year, 2, 3, 4 down the road. Okay, hot tubs have a tendency to break down from time to time. Do you have a retailer that's going to be there to back you up with the warranty? What about at the very beginning when we're having significant water issues? I cannot even begin to explain and talk about the number of people that talk to me on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, and they literally had their hot tub delivered, they filled it, they gave them 5 minutes of instruction, and off they went. They've never heard from them again. So you want to talk and you want to buy a hot tub from a reputable dealer who is going to be there for you when you need them. Now, understand that not everybody's going to be there at the drop of a hat, the snap of a finger. I got a problem. I expect you to be on the phone. No, but there should be a line of communication that's open. Okay, so now, and how do you do that? You ask around. The internet's a great place as well. There's a lot of reviews out there. If they're a hot tub retailer in your city, there's going to be numbers of people who purchased hot tubs from them. So go ask around, ask some questions. Once you figured out the retailer part, now you can start figuring out what type of tub you want. Now, I think one of the things that we don't think about when we're thinking about the type or the kind of tub are some of the extra costs that come with the tub. So in your mind, you may have, okay, I want a 6-person tub. I want Bluetooth speakers. I want a salt system. I want an ozonator. I want a UV system. I want 1,000 jets. All that's great. But now let's take a step back and look at, okay, cost. Where am I putting the tub? And how much is it going to cost me to get that area around my house set for the tub? 2, what is going to be my increase in energy costs? This is a big one. And I think a lot of customers don't realize that there is a bump in your energy costs, depending on where you live, depending on the weather, all of those things. So there are factors involved. Just because you want, let's say you want a swim spa, but you don't have, that's great, but you've got to make sure that you have all of those things prepped ahead of time. So once you have the dealer that you want, and looking at your backyard or wherever you're putting your hot tub, what will fit and actually look good and not be constrained by other things. Energy costs. Now you can actually start looking at particular tubs and start talking about different features and different hot tub manufacturers. There's hot tubs out there with every bell and whistle possible. And then there's hot tubs that are pretty basic. From experience, I think I own a hot tub that's relatively basic. I had a hot tub that was a little bit more flashy, some more bells and whistles. I just didn't, to be fair, over the years, I thought it was cool at the beginning, but just never used them. So I've got, my hot tub now has jets, a little water fountain feature, and it's got Bluetooth speakers. But beyond that, that's it. And honestly, the Bluetooth speakers in our tub very rarely ever get used. Maybe once every 5 or 6 months. When my wife and I go to the hot tub, we just sit there and chill. Now, that's not everybody. Okay, so you want to look at the different features, and then every single hot tub is probably not going to have everything you want unless you buy the creme de la creme of hot tubs. So you got to kind of pick and choose what's more important. Other things to think about. Do I fit in the tub? And what does that mean? Are you 6'10", or are you 4'8"? You want to make sure that all of those things, because this is an investment in your future. You're buying a hot tub to relax and enjoy. So make sure that it fits you. Any good reputable hot tub retailer will let you either do a wet test or you can go sit in it. Make sure everything works out well for you. So then once we move past, okay, we figured out who we're buying it from, we figured out what tub we're buying, and the costs associated with it, and we're all thumbs up and good on the costs. Now we move into taking care of the tub. There are people, and I again, stuff I see, stuff I read, stuff I hear. Hey, I've had a pool for 20 years and I've never had a problem, but I get this hot tub and it's a hot mess. Remember, hot tubs are different than swimming pools. These are small bodies of water that are heated, and you put human beings into them. So proper water maintenance is extremely important. And at the beginning of your hot tub ownership, especially if you've never owned a hot tub, this is going to be a daily, this isn't, I'm going to put stuff in and forget about it. This is going to be a daily monitoring, especially at the beginning. Hot tubs, when they get to you, are generally dirty. These tubs are wet tested at the manufacturing warehouse, and then they're drained. That residual water that's in the plumbing system is sitting there for however long it takes from that tub to get from its manufacturing center to your backyard. So it is recommended that you purge that tub, especially at the very beginning. Within that first 3 to 6 weeks, you're going to want to purge that tub because your water balancing is going to be hard. Remember, at the beginning, and it's not easy, and your water is going to be hard to maintain. And some people will not have this experience. When I say this, I'm speaking in generalities. This does not apply to every single person, but the vast majority of hot tub owners, especially new hot tub owners, or new, even if they bought a used hot tub, it's a struggle at the beginning. And I would say 80% of the phone calls that I deal with on a daily basis are new hot tub owners that are not understanding why it is they can't get their water right. A simple purge fixes the vast majority of all of those problems. And if you have questions on that, we can talk. Now, a lot of customers call me because they don't have that support from their hot tub store that they purchased the hot tub from. So that also funnels back to when I'm struggling with my water. You want to have your hot tub store actually give you valid information. And I am going to say this in a very large generality. This does not apply to everybody. But things that I've seen, your hot tub retailer is they're Johnny on the spot when you're there to buy a hot tub. But sometimes after you've already made the purchase, given them the money, sometimes it happens where they're just not as Johnny on the spot in helping you. And when that happens, then I get involved because they call me, they find out about Ahh-Some and the fantastic products that we have for hot tub water maintenance. Now I become that person, which I have no problem doing. But I just want everybody to understand that, again, it goes back to your retailer. Everything else is really a moot point. Your retailer is the most important aspect of your hot tub purchase, from the beginning until whenever you need them. So that's about it. I'm sorry it's 10 minutes long, but I just kind of wanted to, and there's going to be more things here. There's stuff that I didn't think about. So feel free to comment about your experience, things that you think are important. I think it's phenomenal to have a discussion. So feel free to post away and have an open line of discussion. My point in all of this is, I think a lot of people just forget, they get so excited about the tub and then forget all the other stuff, or don't even think about the other stuff that comes with it. And that's completely normal and natural. If you're walking into a different universe, a different world, I'm not going to be the guy who wants to tell you how to do your job, or there's things that I don't know about. I know water, and that's what I know. So anyways, if anybody has any questions, like always, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'll put all our contact information at the end of the video, like I always do. And there's Harley. Yeah, there's my little puppy. She just woke up. So Harley May. But like I said, reach out if you've got questions, comments, concerns. I like dialogue. I like to talk about issues, good, bad, or otherwise. So anyways, have a great day. I got to go catch a flight. I'm heading up to Vancouver, British Columbia for a little show up there tomorrow in Surrey. So have a great day, everybody. Bye.